Hush Money, which is not a crime. So while my neighborhood burns to the ground, they're going to stop Donald Trump from becoming president. The fourth insurrection against Donald Trump by the government. Number 4.
And I think the fact that they're doing this to him right now, it's the last desperate act of a dying, radicalized, communistic regime.
This is one example of the politicization of the criminal justice system.
The Department of Justice is being weaponized against a citizen. It doesn't even have to be a former president. This is about the citizen. This case could have been taken up 7 years ago, could have been taken up 4 years ago by the Department of Justice and by New York City, and they declined to do that at the time.
Because he didn't do anything wrong. And this case is a ridiculous case, you know, the brag they just paid by Soros. Of course Soros will get claims, oh, I didn't know. Soros had paid so much money, and he has set up his goal, New World Order.
Now, people say George Soros, I don't know.
But you have a district attorney whose election promise, he ran on the promise of, I'm going to get Trump.
But how come they are not accused? And Biden took the documents, you know, classified documents back home, 5 places. Even he was not president, he didn't have a right. Why he was not accused?
All while the Hunter Biden laptop, contents of that not being released 5 years later. If there's nothing on there, release it. So that alone it shows us the two-tier justice system.
The left has won, and then we, on the right, politically, are being bastardized, and we are being put in gulags. You have people that are still in a jail in D.C. for 2 years already for expressing, many of them nonviolent protesters that expressed concern that we did not have a free and fair election in 2020. And they're in jail. But you have people that were throwing Molotov cocktails in Brooklyn at NYPD cars that are getting out with a slap on the wrist.
And even the judicial system is all corrupted. Either corrupted, they are just cow, the chicken, you know. They cannot stand up for American people. That's not a, that's I feel I have to come. I have to show my support for Trump. I have to protest this ridiculous case. It's not a case. Clinton gave the money to. And the woman, 2018, already claimed she didn't have any affair with Trump. And the case already closed, right? But now they just do it. It's ridiculous. So they have money, they have power.
So, who's pulling the strings? Well, what's the big elephant in the room? It's the children, okay? It's called sex crimes. It's called crimes against humanity. It's called tunnels underneath your feet. And that's how they transport the children. For what? For sale. That's right. Organ harvesting. Adrenochrome. Let's say it. That's the elephant in the freaking room, bro. It's the elephant in the room. It's about human trafficking, and they fucking know it.
So what brings you here today?
What brings me here? I'm a native New Yorker, bro. Native because I came to this country when I was 2 years old on a boat, okay? I recognized 3 years ago when Nazism was knocking on my door. My parents from Crimea were kicked out in 1945 from Stalin and Hitler. They were put on the cattle cars. So this is not, I didn't skip a generation. I am the fucking generation. And we're here and we ain't going nowhere. I speak for freedom. I stand for the world, for freedom. And when y'all find out the reality and the truth to this matter, your heads are gonna spin. That's all I gotta say about that. And on that note, let's do a little fashion show, shall we? Come on. It's we the people. It's we, not me. It's we the people.
And I hope people can stand up against all of this corrupted system. But a lot of Americans, they don't understand. They listen CNN, they read the New York Times. They don't know exactly what's happening, They all brainwashed.
And they want so desperately to keep Donald Trump out of the White House, but it's not going to happen. In 2024, he will be back in the White House again where he belongs.
There needs to be more of us than there are of them.
The same thing they're doing with Trump. They lie on him and then get caught in it. So I'm a victim of their lies. They brought the FBI, DEA, the police, 8 code enforcement officers to condemn the house. That's not even condemned out. But they had to use that to get into the house to try to get those boxes out. And kicking all my doors.
Marjorie Taylor Greene is coming out. Are you excited to see her?
I love Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Why?
Because she's an immortal like me, a defender of truth.
How much money are you getting paid?
No, you're getting paid. You're selling out.
Ladies and gentlemen, please show the New Yorkers are respectful.
Stand up and yell from there.
Back up. You're not going to get
She should be back in Washington doing real work for real people. She should be in Washington doing real work for real people. She's un-American. She's un-American. She's un-American. Liar, 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 lying bitch. Liar. Take your ass back to Georgia, bitch. This New York, bitch. Take your ass back to Georgia. Take your ass back to Georgia, bitch. Yeah. You fucking cunt. Lock her ass up. Bring her ass up on charges. Lying bitch. She's a lying ass bitch. Lock her dumb ass up. Dumbass bitch. Fuck her. Dumbass bitch. She's a lousy, screaming piece of shit.
She's a fraud.
Fraud asshole. Go suck some dick.
Why don't you go suck some?
I did this morning.
Oh, good for you.
Thank you.
Don't tell her.
It was on your man's dick.
They're causing the problem.
Ain't nobody causing the problem.
I love you too. I love her too. Love her.
No hate, man.
I'm not mad at you.
No, I'm saying.
My beef ain't with you.
We're not mad at you.
I'm voicing my opinion. Everybody got an opinion out here. Everybody got an opinion out here.
First Amendment
This is America, Jack.
That's
It's
right.
America. It don't matter if you black, white, yellow, brown, or green. This is America. You pay taxes. You are entitled to voice your opinion.
Good, baby? I got crushed over there, man.
See her up there?
I got crushed. You seen her? Yeah. I got crushed. I was up there. I was up all the way in the front.
What was she saying?
I couldn't hear anything. I'm like, I want to ask her about the restrict bill, because, Lindsey Graham signed that shit, and I didn't like that shit. Because it's all Biden, the DOJ. Everybody's complicit, including the Republicans. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
They're all out for him. And I'm not a Republican. I'm an independent.
You let the murderers out of their jails to kill every day, and you're worried about this petty shit? Go have another fucking hamburger, you piece of shit!
All right, Scott's gonna go back to teaching poetry at NYU, but in the meantime, I want to bring up a few more speakers. All right, can you hear me now? All right. Mike Martels, chairman of the Catholic Caucus of the NYYRC. I have seen churches. How many Catholic churches have been attacked over the past year as a result of Roe v. Wade? Too many. How many pro-life advocates have been attacked as a result of Roe v. Wade? I'll tell you why we're here this morning. Because Joe Biden and the Democrats and the media are terrified of the people of this country. They're terrified of free Americans. They're terrified of the voters. They're terrified of people having a voice, and that's why they're trying to put a gag order on President Donald John Trump. Have you heard that, a gag order? Well, you know what I say to Alan Bragg and his gag order? To all the New Yorkers and the free Americans who stand here with me today, they can gag Donald Trump, but they can't gag all of us, and they will not gag all of us. We'll be heard, and we will not stop. They want us to go home. They want us to be silent. They want us to quit. Definitely, I'm not going to do right now. Let the United States go down like that.
Hi. Excuse me, I wonder if you might, come to the front. Have a moment. You want to do an interview?
I've done what?
How many have you done?
20 today? 20. We're actually waiting to do an interview on this one.
Okay, do you know what's going on as far as, has he shown up?
I think he's coming at 12. Nobody could hear Marjorie Taylor Greene.
12?
I think that's what they said, 12. I'm just listening as I'm walking around.
I see.
Because it's us now, tomorrow it could be one of you. That's how dictatorships are formed. And everybody around the world who lives under the grip of communists and dictators, they're looking at America and they're shaking their head and they've lost hope because we were the hope of the world.
To destroy America, he's put behind the bars. I mean, this is how the country has fallen to a banana republic. It's a third world country. New York City has become a third world country and reminds me of the CCP.
Well, that's where we're at. I mean, you look at what happened. Dr. Fauci paid the Chinese to do gain of function research.
Yeah.
The Chinese knew that they either released it on purpose or accidentally, but they never told the world. They kept it a secret, and millions of people died because of it.
Now,
You can't even go out in the street because of the bail reform. And now they want to put guilty people in jail for crimes? Boo! Down with the left and their... I don't trust the government. I don't trust authority. I think that the government is here to oppress us viciously with violence. That's why I support police departments. Because, I mean, yes, right here. Yes, right. We defunded the police to the tune of $12 billion a year. Yes, they were defunded so much that they now have $12 billion a year. Right? No, you're not even. Yes, I am. I'm very funny, actually. No, I'm very funny.
He's not one of us. He's not a Trump supporter.
Yes, I am funny. Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
cracking me up.
Yes, I am. I am funny.
Very funny.
Yeah, I am. I'm very funny, sir. That's why I'm a professional comedian.
As far as I'm concerned, I didn't vote on him in the first place, and he's been filthy. And my thing is that if anybody did what he did, they would have been locked up. You know, they would have been locked up. You know. So right about now, you know, I was pissed off, and I just want to see how this goes down.
Yeah.
You know, okay. They should have handcuffed his ass when he was indicted. And then, right. Yeah. Why is it taking so long? If it was me, as a black person, I'd have been locked up under the goddamn jail. Pissed. So he gets everything right quick. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, certain things, certain rules apply for different people. And he's not above me. I might not have as much money as he has, but shit, he ain't no better than me. Because I wouldn't, right? Yeah. Why do you think you're better than me? I might not have a penny in my pocket. Just because you got money don't make you no better than me. Why the fuck he getting all this? And plus, tax dollars money.
Yeah.
Right? Every goddamn time you come out here. And then, let's not even speak about the Capitol. Are you kidding me? Huh? Remember he, Barton Roger, had all his protesters run through that shit? Come on. Some shit just don't make sense. Then somebody went, and then all his protesters went to Nancy Pelosi's house and fucked up her husband. She wasn't home. Come on. You know what I'm saying? You should have got accused for that. He started it.
Why are you a pig? Why are you a grown man carrying a stuffed toy like a little child? Like an immature little child? Right? It is a good question. And I've asked you a simple question. I hear you have an accent. I asked you, what country did you originate from?
I'm Chinese.
You're from China? Okay. If I take you at your word, the CCP runs China. It's a communist country. We are not a communist country, but we are now under communist grips with this type of justice system. But go play with your little toy and be a good little boy. Go oink oink with your little piggy and have a good day.
So
and
what
God
do you
bless
think
you.
is going
Happy
to Trump
Easter,
get?
darling. Happy Easter. Do you believe in God? Happy Easter, darling.
I do not believe in God, actually. But
you look like you don't believe in God.
yeah. Oh, it's amazing, right? So she said it's silly. Now I'm saying, so she thinks this is Donald Trump. I did not say this is Donald Trump. So a Trump supporter looked at the fat orange pig and said, obviously this is Donald Trump because he's a fat orange pig. Did you see me here say anything about Donald Trump? You see anywhere on it that says Donald Trump?
Yeah.
Right is right. You know, you could have did more harm than. And then motherfucker talking about he still wanted to run for president 2000. Hope they put this one over with. You know, cause too much drama. You know, if you can't win legally, then don't run. I didn't know I was being taped.
Yeah, but sometimes people, when they know they're being taped, they get clammed up. They don't.
Oh my God, they'll put me.
You're awesome. Well,
you're
awesome.
You
didn't mean to sneak up on you like that. You were so good.
Also
Michael Irvin.
Yeah. My brother, yeah.
There you go.
Touchdowns and 3-pointers.
Yeah.
How could y'all do that to me and take
because
me
you're
without
awesome.
knowing?
Because you're
Nobody,
awesome.
give me your number.
All right,
I swear to God, if
sure.
I see something I don't like, I'm coming to get you.
All right.
And you're going to go down with Trump.